What it do? What it do, my love? I'm gonna show y'all the cards. I'm gonna show my cards today. Where? Damn, I got something stuck in my damn teeth. All right. Because I've been aggravated. The only reason why I've even felt some type of way today, even though my mind is still clear, and that's the wild part, is because my mind is still clear out of everything that I'm just sitting around here being like, these people stole this, they took that, they trying to make me this way, that way, and whatnot. It's just like, damn. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that much stagnation in the world. It's kind of like, damn, what do y'all want me to be behind for? You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing. Them folks want me to be the ass so fucking bad. They want me to be the ass so bad. I'm telling you. That's why they was trying to have another person trying to quote unquote be the head of a situation. That's why they was fucking with my looks and all that shit. Trying to get other people to replace my energy and look. Like, that's just some wild shit what they do. But I'm going to use this as a time of manifestation. That's what I'm going to use this for. I'm using this to manifest good in my life. And I'm manifesting to block and bind every other person who isn't meant to be in my life. And everybody who just meant to, everybody who was in my life just to mimic my energy, they're irrelevant to me. Everybody who was in my life just to stop and block my money and my resources and my finances, they are non-existent. Because it's a game that they was playing, but yet how they was playing the game with me. You get what I'm saying? It's like, how was they playing the game with me and I wasn't even playing the game? But all right, let me, Father God, give me clear and accurate messages. Clear and accurate messages, God. Speak, Lord, for thy servant heareth. Grant us ears to hear, eyes to see, wills to obey, hearts to love. Then declare what thou will, demand what thou will, reveal what thou will, and command what thou will. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. It's just like, okay. Oh, wow. Look, the speak your truth came in reverse. So it's like it says wisdom. Okay, it says speak your truth in reverse and then wisdom. Because it says enabling. Okay, so it's like me speaking my truth. Me speaking my truth is hurting someone or a group of people. And the reason why me speaking my truth is hurting a group of people is because I'll be at inner peace when I know certain things. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm at peace when oh that, I'm trying to get it to where I'm trying to get it to where you can see it, but I hold the phone. But okay, it says truth, wisdom, and enabling. So it is somebody in the energy, right? It's somebody in the energy that is not speaking the truth about their situation. That's why you could feel some type of way so much and so heavily about something, a person, place, or thing. Because somebody could be giving you like a blank stare or somebody just not speaking to you or something like that. But in reality, it's like somebody wanted you to come out of your comfort zone to speak to them. Somebody wanted you to come out of your comfort zone to acknowledge them. But in reality, that's why they're trying to what you call that? Like, because my voice has been raspy all of a sudden, right? When they was trying to manifest, when those group of witches, my love, they was trying to manifest me to be silent. And they recently did something to try to make me go silent, or they recently did something. And what they did was they didn't want me to speak my truth in the situation because I do have a lot of wisdom and I do have a lot of knowledge. It says you've been here before. Okay, yes, it says you've been here before, yet fear disappointing others. The wise choice may not be a popular choice, but the choice for the highest good of the situation. And that's also those type of people. They be wanting you to sacrifice your kids. They be wanting you to sacrifice everything you love. And that is not a wise decision when it comes down to a situation. But my thing is enabling, right? Enabling. There's someone that you're helping. Okay, so that's another thing when it comes down to speak your truth, wisdom, and enabling. Because if like these people, they're not trying to accept the truth. Because if it was like this, if it was like this, I kind of feel like they would be accepting the truth. Because I did see accept when I was flipping through this deck, I did see accepting, but it's like they didn't want to accept my truth. That's why they were trying to steer me in the wrong direction because somebody felt like somebody could have felt like I was enabling them or something. But I'm gonna get more. Hold on 1 second. But that's how you know it was somebody attached to my energy. Yes, that's what it was. Somebody was attached to my energy, and I'm trying to come up and elevate myself. And then the person that attached to my energy, it's like I was helping the person that attached themselves to my energy, but they never helped me at all. They never helped me. They never helped me, but I was helping them because they, like I said, somebody was attaching to my energy. Somebody was trying to mimic my energy, my whole entire lifestyle. I'm talking about friend circle and all. Somebody wanted me to be outcasted from my own lifestyle. I'm trying to get it to where you can see. Because this table I got a lot of junk on this table. All right, let me see. Is that a good? I can move this. All right, you can damn near see a little bit. But anyway, okay, so the speaking the truth in the situation, we got speak your truth, wisdom, and enabling. It's kind of like a certain group of people don't want me to speak some type of truth. Maybe I know something that some people don't know, and maybe they could feel like maybe they could feel like I'm helping someone when in reality I shouldn't be helping a certain group of people or a certain person because maybe the certain person that I'm quote unquote helping was trying to destroy me. And ain't that weird? It's so weird how they do whatever they do energetically or spiritually. They try to tie you to people that will never help you. They want you to be in love with people that will never love you back. You get what I'm saying? So then the real one, me, I'm running around here just trying to understand, like, why are they picking with me? Why did they take all my subscribers? Why did they do all those things? And it's just like they did it to abuse their power. And that's pretty much it. They did that shit to abuse their power, and they thinking people gonna stand for that shit. They thinking motherfuckers gonna just sit around and take being the ass end of something. Like, I know I don't have to be the ass end of anything because I create a lot of stuff. I'm talking about I create a bunch of stuff. I can sing, I can rap, I can dance, I can do all those things. Okay, so we got Speak Your Truth. Let's see, who is the group? Okay, we got Speak Your Truth, and then we got Inspiration at the bottom. But let me let the card fall. Speak your truth. Why do these people don't want me to speak my truth? Because it's literally what's going on. They don't want me to speak my truth. They don't want me to say anything. And how is that benefiting? How is me not speaking my truth benefiting them? Wow, trapped. Whoa. Trapped in the fool. That's why. That's literally why, my love. These people, they don't want me to speak my truth because they'll feel like they're trapped in a situation. Because we got the heart here. So it could be, somebody could feel like somebody could feel like they trapped in a situation because they chose to either love somebody, or when it came down to whoever they was in a relationship with or they got trapped with, somebody got trapped in a situation with somebody because they were lying. Yeah, somebody got trapped because they were lying. And that's another reason why these people don't want me to speak my truth, or they didn't want my business to be successful, because they were going to get trapped for being a fool. They are going to be trapped for doing foolish things. That's why they didn't want the truth to be spoken. And I don't have any tarot cards. I should have got me some. Some tarot cards. But let me use this one. Because I want the clarity, God. Please give me clarity. Because I know all things work together for the greater good. And God, I've always been a lover of yours from day one. People have been trying to convince me otherwise. People have been trying to convince me to side with the devil. And then, okay, so what's benefiting them, what's also benefiting them if I don't speak my truth, is that they feel like they'll be able to trap my soul. You get what I'm saying? And then you see we got trapped in heart right here. It's a trapped heart. That's another thing people want. People want you to be open-hearted towards them. They want you to be open-hearted when it comes down to situations. But when it comes down to this type of situation here, it's like they are, it's like somebody want to trap your heart in a situation, whether that's somebody that you truly love or whether that's just you as a person. Because if somebody has your heart trapped, then that means you won't love properly. You get what I'm saying? Like, if somebody got your heart trapped, that means self-care is the issue. That means a lot of things that, because see, you got the self-care right there. So it's like self-care would be an issue if they had you trapped or whatever. See, now, I'm going to say previously, if you wasn't speaking your truth, you could have been going through issues where you could have been feeling lazy, or you could have been feeling like, everything is closing in on you and things like that. And the reason why is because these people was pulling on your heartstrings. It's kind of like they wanted your heart to go in different directions. Somebody wanted you to either like love them, but they wasn't loving you. Somebody could have wanted you to invest in them and they was never investing in you. You get what I'm saying? And so that's how they benefited. That's how they benefited by people not speaking the truth. They benefited by trapping people's hearts, mind, bodies, and souls by lies. Yeah, we got secrets revealed. Yes, because that was the secret. That was the secret for them people. They were trying to block me. They were trying to block my business. They were trying to block everything that I had going on because they didn't want me to be in the energy of self-care. Somebody wanted to literally trap the way I love, the way I view love, who I love and whatnot, because I kid you not, I'm open to love. You get what I'm saying? I am open to love. I'm open to a lot of things except for like, gay shit. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm open to friendships, co-workers, careers. I'm open to a lot of things. And it's just like the treasures are uncovered because that's why people need to be more truthful about situations. You get what I'm saying? People need to be more truthful because they be trapped in lies. You got speak your truth in reverse, and then we got trapped right here. Somebody's trapped in lies. They could have trapped a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then I don't know if this Fool card is like an Aries energy. But somebody could have got trapped in a situation because they wasn't speaking the truth. That's why when it comes down to who you love, never let somebody tell you not to love a certain person. Never let somebody discourage you about who you love. Because guess what? If health or anything is an issue when it comes down to it, guess what? You can always walk the block with your lover. You can always walk the track. You can always do certain things to benefit your health. But yeah, the secrets are revealed when it comes down to those people, why they didn't want you to speak, why they didn't want certain people to speak their truth. That's why they push certain people to the bottom, and then they got these other people at the top that aren't even guiding. Yes, open to love, period, my love, yes. Because I promise you, that's the only thing that's been bothering me these past couple of years is that these group of people literally took my business from me. They stole everything from me. They stole. All right, the wisdom. Okay, so now that we have wisdom about a situation. Okay, for one, I'm going to ask, how was the wisdom helping us in a situation? If you can relate to this, how can wisdom help us uncover who we've been enabling? How can the wisdom help? Yeah, we got the community here. So the wisdom is helping by displaying your wisdom to the community, by displaying certain things to the community. 10 times more, period. You about to get everything back 10 times more. Oh, thank you, my love. And as soon as I do, I promise you, we're going to go eat us some oysters. We're going to go eat us some motherfucking oysters, I promise. And we're going to put our feet in the water. But yeah, so it's like, that's how the wisdom is helping in a situation, because it wasn't helping by being silent. It was not helping by being silent. And the reason why it wasn't helping was because it was helping them. It helps them when you be silent because they want your heart trapped. They wanted your heart trapped, but you don't love them. You don't give people your heart if they don't provide for you. If they're not providing for you, loving you and nurturing you, you can't give nobody your heart. You get what I'm saying? But the community. So the wisdom here is kind of like this card says. This card says something about a wise choice that you're going to be making a wise choice, but the communities might not going to like it. You get what I'm saying? It's so wild because the community card came up under wisdom right there. And the reason why, like I said, is because your wisdom is helping a community. So many people, so many spiritualists, so many advocates, so many people knew that certain things in religion wasn't right. Some people knew certain things wasn't right, or hell, the Bible could be 100% right or 98% right, but the way the pastor reads it to us isn't right. You get what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, if I can't really get some emotional, spiritual healing outside of church because the pastor ain't pastoring right, then where else could I get me some wisdom from? Where else could I get me some knowledge from? You get what I'm saying? Like, where else could I, like, what other community or what other part could I resonate with? Because I know one thing, I know it's more than just what the pastor is saying. I know it's more to it than what the fuck he's saying. Correct. Period. Okay, so now when it comes down to the wisdom, How is the wisdom helping me in the situation? It's helping a community of people. It's helping a community of people that were before you, that were after you. It's helping people that even died in certain situations because they didn't know certain things. Now, who are we enabling? Who was I enabling? Like, who was I helping? Who was I helping that didn't need to be helped, God? Who was I helping that did not need to be helped? Wow. It could have been somebody that was like equal. Okay. Whoever you could have been enabling, it's like it was somebody that was in a give and take type of energy. But with the devil card with the devil card in reverse next to the six of earth and the enabling, it's kind of like somebody didn't want you to receive. You get what I'm saying? Now, even with the toxic devil card, it's like somebody that doesn't have, negative attachments, negative thought process, like a clear mind. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is like, these people can't enslave you. And they were trying to. And not only that, they were trying to enslave you, but also you could have been helping a group of other people stay free. You get what I'm saying? You was helping a bunch of other people stay free by not speaking your truth. You get what I'm saying? By not speaking your truth and giving your heart to people that wasn't giving their heart to you. Because that trapped a lot of people in the situation, I'm telling you. It trapped a lot of damn people. And the reason why, like I said, is because people was giving their hearts to people that only wanted to trap their heart. That's why the pastor used to always say, guard your heart. He always used to say that, guard your heart, guard your heart. Yeah, and then at the bottom is strength, okay? Strength and freedom. Yes, it's strength and freedom because guess what? Now these people didn't want you to speak your truth. And the reason why they didn't want you to speak your truth is because, like I said, it's something about a trapped heart. And then not only that, it's like, it's also kind of giving, like, you know how some people be silent or whatever? Sometimes certain people be silent because they are trapped in a situation. You get what I'm saying? Like maybe their love is trapped or their loved ones got trapped in something. Yeah, but it's some secrets revealed about this part over here, but I'm gonna make sure I should have got me some more tarot cards. I should have got me some more damn cards because I'm gonna get into this part right here. This is, to me, that's the important part because I'm a person that loves. You get what I'm saying? I'm a person that loves really, really hard. And it's like, that's why I saw that thing. I saw this guy. It was like I don't know if it was in a different realm or whatever, but this guy, I don't know if he was trying to get a heart or something. He was trying to get something. But anywho, all right, so with the community, so this wisdom is helping a community of people. All right, so yes. Okay. So yes, this community is this wisdom is helping a community of people. Now, when it comes down to an activation, how is the community going to be activated? How is the community going to be activated on this divine wisdom? Oh, damn. Oh, wow. Okay, so four cards came out when I said that about a community. Because, community is what? More than like three people, right? So all four activation cards came out. And we have the Stargate heart activation. You get what I'm saying? Because somebody didn't want you to speak the truth about who you actually love. Because guess what? If you kept it secret about who you love, then guess what? People can play on your heart. People can play on your emotions because you're not being real about, who you love or who you really care about. So it's a heart unlocking. Oh, wow. And that's also giving me, when it says heart unlocking, when it comes down to a community, somebody's heart could have been locked. Somebody could have had a locked heart or whatever. And they wasn't speaking their truth about it. Yeah, but something's being uncovered though. So a community, somebody is in the energy of unlocking their heart. Somebody also could be being generous. And I bullshit you not. Now, the way I'm seeing this is like the person that opens up their heart to you is going to be generous. And that's going to be the person that could have been, could have been, causing a lot of, foolery in your life. You get what I'm saying? Yes, but like I said, somebody's heart is opening, okay? Somebody's heart is opening. Somebody's going to be generous. I'm talking about it might be a lot of things that be unlocked from this point on because you're helping a community of people gain some type of wisdom. Then we got angelic frequency here. So in this community, people's hearts are going to be unlocked, especially people that had trapped hearts. People had trapped hearts when it come down to being silent and speaking the truth. But yeah, we got angelic frequency here. Like I said, this is a higher conscious over here. So that's how you know, like, you're safe. Your angels are here. Your angels are surrounding you. And then you got a potent connection. You have a potent connection in some type of community. And then we got a Palladian activation as well. So you got Palladians that are activating when it comes down to a certain situation. Like I said, you got people that could have, I'm not going to say heart problems, but when it comes down to like people that just don't love for real. You get what I'm saying? It's like people don't really, when certain people love, they love surface level things. It don't be a divine love that where people feel it in their heart like, oh, if you make this person cry or if you do something to that person, then such and such. You get what I'm saying? You got some people, my love, that used to be in the energy of just, oh, I like you, let's go do this and let's go do that. But then they never opened their heart up to people. You get what I'm saying? Because you literally got men in this world that will sleep around with women. You get what I'm saying? Men will sleep around with women will sleep around with men, and they will never put their heart in a situation. But it's like people's hearts are coming together, and it's like it's a resolution happening. And I know the Palladians, I think the Palladians are maybe like the white people or something, but don't quote me on that. I don't know. But I think they are. But you got some white people that are, I'm talking about generous. They got, their hearts are open. They're even a part of a community. Then we got ancestral realm here. Yes. Where's my bell? Period. So in this community that was gaining wisdom, and we have ancestral realm here because we got releasing karmic release, healing the lineage and boundaries. So now you could be setting boundaries when it come down to a community of people, when it come down to who you let in your heart space, even when it come down to treasures you uncover. You could be in the energy of just setting boundaries with every last person because it's just kind of like, look, you're not going to come into my life and destroy my business. You're not going to throw shade at me and then think I won't catch the shade and then do some shady shit in the shade. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing people fail to realize about certain people. Certain people ain't meant to be misled, misguided, or fucked over. You get what I'm saying? Like, some people literally do have big hearts to heal. And that's why God gave us certain type of knowledge. You get what I'm saying? Because literally, if I could put, like, literally, I have a book of herbal remedies, right? And it's like, this could be a book straight about God. You get what I'm saying? That maybe a doctor or somebody wrote, and it's just kind of like, what makes them people feel like just because I'm not reading my Bible the way they did, or I'm not on the same page that they want me to be on. It's like, I can write a book about tarot and I can literally be talking about Jesus Christ the whole entire time. Because I have a book about the subconscious mind. And guess what incorporates in that subconscious mind? Jesus Christ, the word of God, the Bible is incorporated in the subconscious mind. Been there, how they feel giving your love and not reciprocating back. Yeah, period. I mean, we all been there, right? We all been in situations where we love somebody that didn't love us back. You get what I'm saying? We've been in situations like that, but the thing is, I'm not crashing out. You get what I'm saying? I'm not crashing out about nobody who ain't doing the same for me, because like I said, in the spiritual realm, I already know it's a guy that y'all bitches ain't gonna be able to tell him shit about me. Because I'm telling you, when I say we jumped ship plenty of motherfucking times, nigga, we done jumped ship plenty times. Baby, Jesus knew all and studied. His real name is Yeshua. Yes, 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 yes. Amen. You're right about that. And that's why I said it's like I can do this and feel comfortable, and I'm putting Jesus Christ all in it. You get what I'm saying? Like I even got Bible cards that I'm gonna be making. But anyway, but so enabling here. So we could have been in the past. Okay, so now that I'm looking at this, it's like enabling people. Okay, so in the past, right? We could have been enabling people by not looking at them as if they were toxic. You get what I'm saying? Like not looking at people as if they were toxic, not looking at people in, because it's kind of like it's kind of like a situation where you've been giving, and these people was not giving it back. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't giving what, you get what I'm saying? They wasn't giving what they took. You get what I'm saying? They wasn't giving what they took. They wasn't giving what they manipulated. They wasn't doing any of that shit. And the reason why, that's why they tried to kill me so bad. Yeah, that's why. And that's why I see karmic release. I see karmic release right here, my love, the color violet. And it is my color purple, I promise you. But anywho, but yeah, so we got karmic release here. Now, in this type of energy, the devil card is in reverse. But if the devil card is in the upright, that means they're in that, that kind of obsessed type of energy. Now, you could have been enabling somebody because somebody also thought that, the way you were loving them or the way you had your heart open to a certain person, they thought that you was going to be obsessed by the way you love. You get what I'm saying? By the way you love, by the way you care, by the way you are grounded when it comes down to certain people. You get what I'm saying? Somebody just thought that, if that person has sex with me, or if that person give me money, or if that person give me this and that and third, then that means that person going to be obsessed with me. But in reality, that's what somebody else could have been thinking. You get what I'm saying? Because me personally, I don't think like that. Like on some real shit. All of the star seeds, yes, period, my love, yes. All of the star seeds in the ancestral realm, the angelic frequency, the Stargate heart, and the Palladian activation. So yes, I feel like it could be 3 or 4 different species of human beings. Their heart is getting activated. Their heart is unlocking. And maybe because, like I said, you got people that understand now, okay, just because I give you some money don't mean that you're going to be obsessed with me. Just because I take you to this place that you need to go, you know what I'm saying? Just because I take you to this place that you need to go, that don't mean you're going to be obsessed with me. Just because I love you doesn't mean I'm going to be enslaved by you. You get what I'm saying? Just because I gave you some resources or just because I gave you some great advice doesn't mean I'm going to be enslaved by your advice. You get what I'm saying? And that's what some people fail to realize. And that's another reason why speaking your truth is so important. You get what I'm saying? Speaking your truth is so important because you literally have people that have these thought processes that you don't even have. You get what I'm saying? Like literally, people will say, they'll make you be quiet about who you truly love because they kind of want you trapped in a cycle of, well, if that person don't love me and that person ain't talking to me, then I'm gonna go be with somebody else. But the thing is, that's why you got to speak your truth in reverse, because somebody could have easily spoke their truth a long time ago about how they really felt about you, how they really cared. Somebody could have spoke their truth a long, long time ago. And guess what? The treasures, the divine treasures would have been uncovered. The initiations would have been happening instead of you going through initiation after initiation after initiation after initiation. And these people acting like you never been through nothing. You get what I'm saying? They acting like you never been through nothing because of their lies. They haven't been speaking the truth. They've been hiding and lying about certain things. But I'm telling you, somebody literally was trying to trap your heart in a situation. They were trying to get you not to love anybody. You get what I'm saying? But now that you know you can love anybody, you can love anybody from a different race, a different species, a different anything. Like, you get what I'm saying? You can love anybody. And you don't have to love the same type of guy. You literally can. You don't have to love just a bald guy. You don't have to love a tall guy. You can literally love a short, fat motherfucker. You can literally love somebody with 1,000 kids. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can love anybody. A white man, an old man, a short man, a tall man, a bald man, an old lady, a fat lady, a short lady, a lady with dreads, a lady with a bumpy face, a lady with a clear face, a lady with a beautiful skin. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can love anybody in this world. You get what I'm saying? Like, love does not discriminate. And that's the thing. People thought that, oh, they wanted to take something from you, right? They thought if they took your family, your child, or your resources, that you was going to be indebted to them or enslaved to them. But no. They can take whatever they want to take, but they'll never be enslaved. I will never be enslaved by them. But the thing is, as well, you know, I'm the type, I'm a mother and I love my child. So with that being said, I don't request or require no one to take any one of my children or my kid, or, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't believe that's, and you know what? Now that I think about enabling, that's what's been enabling the devil. That's what's been enabling the op. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what's been enabling the op, my love, is because they've been trying to, you know, they've been trying to siphon the energy off of your family. Yeah, breakthrough energy. We got some breakthrough energy here. This is like divine truth. Always speak your heart. I mean, always speak your truth about who you love. I'm telling you. Yep, and those came back out when it came down to enabling, which is the sword of light, and then the chamber of the violet flame. So it's kind of getting like, you know, the people that thought that, because see, you could have been enabling somebody, right? Because maybe somebody was only penny pinching you. They wasn't giving you what you really gave them. You get what I'm saying? And somebody thought by penny pinching or whatever the case is, or lying to you or whatever, they thought that you were going to be enslaved by them. Somebody could have thought you was going to be like so obsessed and whatnot, but you can't be obsessed with somebody who can't even pay your bills for real. You get what I'm saying? Like, the little money they was giving wasn't paying no bills. So it's like, why would I be enslaved by something that's not paying my bills? All right, so now you got a karmic release energy here. And then when I look back at the wisdom, so now when you look at who you've been enabling or how you've been enabling someone, it's like now you can look back in the middle and be like, okay, now I can set boundaries. You get what I'm saying? Now I can set boundaries now, because guess what? In a certain situation, because somebody could have been enabling you or whatever the case is, right? But it's like, it wasn't enough. You get what I'm saying? It's like it wasn't enough to have you bound. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't enough to have you bound or tied to them. So with that being said, you got divine protection here. Yes, you got divine protection here because you're not enslaved by the devil. It's like you didn't, and also I'm also seeing it like, just say somebody was trying to exchange something for you. You did not give somebody what they wanted. If somebody wanted your child to manipulate your child, or somebody wanted you to tie your energy up with somebody, you rejected that. You get what I'm saying? You rejected that. And the reason why you rejected that, my love, and that was the smartest thing, and that was a smart thing to reject, is because you were not going to tie yourself to a certain person that was never meant to give you a divine breakthrough. You get what I'm saying? It's like you release the karmic energy. You release the karmic energy and gain divine protection. All right, and then, all right, so now treasures uncovered. Yes, period. Okay, so so secrets revealed. All right, so now let me talk about that. Let's talk about, yeah, because I promise you, I don't have no headaches. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no headaches or none of that shit. And the reason why I don't have no headaches is because I pray. I pray, and I, you know, hold on, I'm trying to get my phone back to where it was sitting. Oh my gosh, hold on, you guys. Oh, and that's not even. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me see a battery I got. Okay, I got 4%. So I'm gonna try to. Oh, let me get one of my infos and try to prop my All right. Damn. Would have been good. Dang, hold on, my love. Okay, I'm gonna just have to get the damn seat ball because. All right, this definitely ain't a good. I need to get a what you call it. But anyway, okay, so now I want to figure out. Now I want to figure out what secrets were revealed. Even though I kind of feel like I figured out what secrets were revealed, was that somebody wasn't speaking their truth about how they truly felt. I guess somebody was guarding their heart. Somebody could have been guarding their heart in a situation, or their heart got trapped up in a situation. Because you know how people will manipulate, like, they're like, oh, you love such and such or whatever, right? Because people can manipulate your heart by telling you, oh, you love a certain person or you love a certain thing. You don't do this, it, and the third. It's like somebody got your heart, then that means they can manipulate you to do different things. You get what I'm saying? That's why when it come down to who I love, it's like I don't force my love to be a man. You get what I'm saying? Because the thing is, I don't force my love to be no man, and the reason why I don't is because a man should already be a man upon approaching me. So then, if he's not a man upon approaching me, then that just means, I'm moving on to another person because I'm not dealing with a man that I have to baby. You get what I'm saying? Like if I have to baby a grown ass man, then I just don't want a man that I have to be like, I literally, I don't want to have to tell a man like, oh, I'm being faithful to you or I'm being loyal to you and whatnot. I shouldn't have to tell a man that. You get what I'm saying? Like a man should already be wanting and willing to come home. A man should always be willing to, provide for his family and do nice things. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes a man can say they love you all day long, but they will never provide for you. They will never spend a dollar on you. You get what I'm saying? And that's another reason why it's like a real man knows what he wants. Okay, so we got the secret revealed here. So it says, consider the options. Oh, I think I see a comment. Would I date someone from a different state? If it's long distance, no. I don't do long distance relationships. So no. All right, so secrets revealed. Consider the options. Okay, so you might have a lot of options when it comes down to love. I'm seeing about 10. Damn. You can have about 10 options when it comes down to love. But when it comes down to love, only, I feel like, wow, what's so funny is I'm looking at like 0 people are I feel like people that approach you nowadays, they will have their heart open. I feel like people that approach you now will have their heart open because the thing is, people want to uncover the treasures of your heart. You get what I'm saying? Because I heard somebody say every heart has a story or whatever the case is. But it's just like somebody wants to uncover the truth of your heart or whatever. So that's why, the only time somebody can really uncover your heart is if they come with their heart uncovered. You get what I'm saying? Consider the options. Yes. And look, we got irritation here because somebody could be mad because you standing in your purpose, you standing in your power, and you doing what serves you. And you're doing what helps you gain mental clarity. You're not doing what they say. Oh, they be like, oh, they say don't do that. Okay, but guess what? By me listening to what y'all say, I'm not gaining any kind of clarity. By me listening to what they say, my love, I would be in a mental institution if that, you know what I'm saying? Like they want motherfuckers in a psych ward and shit. Because I kid you not, sometimes this is mental clarity. You get what I'm saying? Like real live clarity. And then these people, they be wanting you to be in situations where you're silent and losing your mind. Because literally, sometimes people don't want you to, yeah, we got love here. Oh my God, it is so much love. All this is about a love. The love for community, the love for learning, the love of, untrapping your heart. You get what I'm saying? And that's why you got certain people irritated. Because certain people could be irritated because it's like, maybe their hearts was closed off. Maybe they had a covering over their heart. And that's what, and let me tell you something. If people have coverings over their heart, that literally means they will fall for anything. They'll fall for the lies. They'll betray the love of their life for lies. You get what I'm saying? All right, consider the options. Yes. Okay, yes. You know what? I'm seeing the hangman here. So the hangman is also a body of people in tarot. Yeah, in tarot, the hangman is also a body of people. So it's like, what's so funny is like a body of people could be irritated because you're considering your options. And you know what they have been trying to do. You know that they've been trying to trap your heart. You know that they have been trying to get you to not speak your truth. They have been trying to get you to do all those things. But in reality, that's why you got some men, they're silent because they be trying to silence people that literally live for the truth. All right, so now we got the wisdom and community. So a community of people, even angelic forces, are having heart activations. All right, healing the lineage. What was the biggest? Okay, so I kind of feel like the biggest problem in certain lineages was that the mistrust. Yes, it was the mistrust. And the reason why it was, we had to heal the mistrust in the lineage. Oh my God, that is so wild because earlier today, it was like forgive somebody. It was asking me to forgive somebody. But literally though, when it comes down to the astral realm, it says healing the lineage. And the reason why God wants us to heal our divine lineage is because of the mistrust that other people, maybe the Palladians or maybe, and I'm not saying all Palladians because, everybody has their different outlook on everything that you do. You get what I'm saying? Everybody has their different outlook and everybody has a different outcome as well too. Even when it comes down to manifestation, people have different outlooks on manifestation and whatnot, right? But anyway, healing the lineage is the mistrust. Because guess what? You could have not trusted your father. You could have not trusted your mother. Hello. Hello. Okay, don't call me, motherfucker. But anywho, so yeah, it's like healing the lineage is like, okay, so healing the lineage is like the mistrust, right? It's like you could not trust certain people in your lineage or your family or like around you, or people that even got the same DNA as you. It's kind of like you don't trust certain people, maybe because you trusted somebody in the past and maybe they took your trust for granted. And that could be another reason why certain family dynamics and certain people who are, certain lineages. Oh, wow. And on this card, it looks like a light right there, like a divine light. Yeah, because it's like when you heal something in your lineage about the mistrust and whatever, I'm seeing that light right there, but then I'm seeing all this. You get what I'm saying? I'm seeing all this light. Because guess what? Once you start healing some things in your lineage, then you'll be able to illuminate certain things. You'll be able to see certain things. You get what I'm saying? You'll be able to understand certain things as well. Yeah, because guess what? And I'm seeing karmic release as well. Now, karmic release is somebody that you already learned your lessons from. You get what I'm saying? Because you could have had a girlfriend, boyfriend in the past, co-worker, whatever, family member, things of that nature. And those people put you in a situation to where you had to release them. And the reason why they put you in a situation to where you had to release them because maybe they were stealing your business. Maybe they was lying to you. Maybe they was stealing from you. Maybe they was holding back some truth that you deserved. You get what I'm saying? Maybe they were just holding back certain things that you deserve. So that's kind of why it's like, certain people kind of forced you to release them because especially after you realize, you're like, okay, y'all sitting up there lying this whole entire time. Yes. Like, I kid you not. I mean, when it comes down to love, everybody needs to heal and I'm not going to say everybody because, that's kind of like projection. You get what I'm saying? Like when you say everybody, that's kind of like projection or whatever. So that's why when I hear a message and I can relate to it, that's why I'll be like, you know what? It is some, I guess somebody did break my trust. You get what I'm saying? Somebody did break my trust or whatever. And then it's kind of like, that person has to confess to me. I don't have to confess to that person. You get what I'm saying? And that be the thing when it comes down to trust. Because it's like these men, they be wanting you to trust them. They be wanting you to forgive them and all that type of stuff. But it's just like, are you going to provide for me? I'm not trusting nobody that can't provide for me. I'm not loving nobody that can't provide. Because then we'll be looking crazy as hell in the next couple of years or so because we in love and nobody's getting provided for. Because I'm telling you, my relationship, I want bank accounts, I want all those things to where it's like if that man decides to leave me, I'll be straight. If he decides to, if I decide to leave him, he'll be straight. You get what I'm saying? I want a business-oriented relationship. You get what I'm saying? So therefore, the business always comes first. Even when it comes down to love or whatever. I mean, of course, we keep love and trust. That's the foundation. But when it comes down to business, if we stop working, then that means we stop eating. You get what I'm saying? It's like, no, I ain't gonna stop eating for nobody. Okay, so now I'm going to pull a card and I'm going to see what it says about karmic release for divine lineage. Okay, so yes. Oh my God, you guys. This is justice in reverse when it comes down to karmic release. Because guess what? A community of people wasn't getting treated fairly. A community of people wasn't getting treated fairly when it comes down to your ancestral realm or your ancestral lineage. A lot of people have gotten it's like people could have came up against certain people just because when this is in the upright, it's kind of like fairness. But in that way, it's kind of giving me like, oh, they did that just because. They tried to destroy your community just because. All right, the karmic release. Yes, oh my God, we got charmed in reverse and then success in the reverse. I'm telling you, that's what it was. The karmic release of the community was that it was like people were just coming up against you just because they didn't want you to be successful. They didn't want you to look beautiful or feel beautiful. You get what I'm saying? That's the karmic release of the ancestral. Yes, and then we got inspiration. A lot of people that was in a community, they could have been trying to release you or say certain things because, oh, we doing something to this person just because. We not inspired by that person. That person ain't successful. That person's not beautiful. That's what they could have tried to say about you. But you released every last person that could have treated you unfairly. You could have released everybody that was in the energy of just trying to take your success. Because the thing is, when it comes down to karmic release, also you could have also been releasing people like toxic lovers, toxic friends. Just say you want to roll through success, right? You want to be successful. So you want people that you're inspired by. So you could have been releasing people that don't even inspire you. You get what I'm saying? You could have been releasing people that don't inspire you. You could have been releasing people that were just blocking your success. And you could have been releasing people that just was coming up against you for no reason. Okay, and now that we was enabling somebody in the past, right? But now we have divine protection. It's like karmic release twice. You get what I'm saying? And it's so wild because, and I understand why the karmic release is twice here. The karmic release is twice because you release people that you weren't inspired by. People could have been taking your ideas and your creative endeavors from you, and you weren't inspired by them. And then not only that, those people, those karmic energies, you were enabling the karmic energy. And the reason why you were enabling the karmic energy was because it's like you was giving something to them energetically. Whether they were just taking your blessings or your manifestations, because that's what they could have been doing. They could have been taking your manifestations energetically. And you had to release, you get what I'm saying? You had to release those karmic attachments and you release them with, with the way you think and the way you behave and the way you protect yourself. You get what I'm saying? That's how you release them. Because your divine protection, anytime you protect yourself in divine manners and divine ways, even when it comes down to your mindset. Because see, sometimes those karmic energies be wanting to get into your mind. You know what I'm saying? If you got your heart blocked off, they can't get into your heart. If you got a strong mind, they can't get into your mind. You get what I'm saying? Hold on, what you say, my love? You about to have that, mark my words. A lot more healing. You about to have that, mark my words. Oh yeah, you talking about you're right, it's supposed to be natural. Oh, what you talking about? I'm supposed to have what? You about to have that. Oh, I hope you talking about financial freedom. Thank you. Okay, so anyway, a happy relationship. Well, thank you, because that's what I want. I want a happy relationship. I just want to be happy. Like, I kid you not. I don't want to be like bothered with people. I don't want to be in people's face. Like, I kid you, I don't even have to have friends. Like, as long as I got me a job and my kids go to school, daycare, or whatever the case is, when I have more kids and married and all that, like, I kid you not, I would not be worried about a lot of things that be going on in this world. All I would be worried about every day is enhancing my oracle. A happy relationship and financial freedom. Yeah, but I kind of want financial freedom first. I don't want to be in a relationship first. Like, I kid you not. I've been struggling too long. Yeah, I've been struggling too long by myself. And it's kind of like, once I get me some money and some finances, I need to be able to enjoy that by myself for a second. You get what I'm saying? I need to be able to enjoy that for a minute. And then I'll be ready to get into a relationship after that. But okay, so the reason why karmic release is because maybe you're not giving to certain people anymore. You're not giving to people who aren't like giving you that breakthrough type of energy. You get what I'm saying? God will be all in your relationship. No, the hell he won't. No, the hell. No, because somebody being in my relationship ain't God. The devil would be in my relationship if that's the case. God don't care about me being in a relationship as long as I'm happy. As long as I'm happy and my man doing what he needs to do and I'm doing what I need to do. God don't need to be spying and stalking on my relationship. Because that's where people fuck up at. All right, then we got karmic release. Okay, so I know the reason why we've been enabling somebody, or somebody has been enabling somebody, because they've been helping them. They've been helping them take from you or something like that, because they was trying to get you enslaved by something, but it's like they didn't provide for you enough for you to be enslaved. And my God is Jesus Christ. So if Jesus Christ gonna be in my relationship, then I know he'll never say nothing. The karmic release. Yeah, look, the stagnation in the reverse. I'm telling you, that's what's going on. You releasing people that wasn't inspired by you. You're releasing people that was blocking your success. Because guess what? The inspire card is here. So obviously people were inspired by you, or people are inspired by you, and people are charmed by you, and you deserve fairness, right? But it's like you could be releasing people that never gave you any fairness in a situation. You could be releasing people that was hiding that they were inspired by you, because that is a karmic release. But this over here, it says karmic release. Once you release that karmic energy, the stagnation disappeared. The stagnation disappeared. The partnerships began. Yeah. And it was like the death card is giving, it was a death to everything they were doing. So it could have been a divine transformation. So you could have been transforming. Yeah, you could have been transforming. But I remember what they did a long time ago when I stayed in the projects. And it's something's paying off. Something could be paying off from when I stayed in the projects. And that's so funny because I was just talking about when they was trying to switch kids and stuff. You know how people try to switch your kid, or they try to manipulate your kid and things. But it's like something could be paying off. Something that you could have been did in the projects, or something that you could have started in the projects, or whatever the case is. Something's paying off. And then we got alchemy here. So the magician. So it's kind of like with the devil card, it's so wild on this side over here, because it's like it says the devil in the reverse, and then alchemy. It's like the devil in reverse, magician in the upright. So you could have, just say you could have strong energy, right? But it's like with that alchemy type of energy, it's kind of like it's like you can manifest certain things very good or very quickly. Also, people could think that you're a trickster because of the way you manifest things, and it's like you don't be stuck in a hole. You get what I'm saying? Like the hole that they be wanting you stuck in, it's like you never stuck in that hole. And the reason why is because you use your skills that God gave you. You use your skills that God gave you for your benefit, and possibly for the benefit of others, instead of using your divine skills and divine knowledge to hurt people. Yeah, and it could be a sun energy. A sun could have been trying to manipulate something and trying to burn you out, or trying to wear you out, or something like that. Yeah, it was something about a sun energy. But the sun probably burned itself out by trying to wear you out, and now they got to pay you off. Yeah, because they know one thing. You are the fun empress, no matter what these people try to paint, no matter what they try to do or what they try to say. You are the fun empress. You are the divine empress. You get what I'm saying? Like you embody the empress energy no matter what zodiac sign you are. Because that's another reason how people got confused. People got confused like years ago, because they kept saying, oh, the empress is just Taurus and Libra energy. The empress is not just Taurus and Libra energy. You get what I'm saying? Because that means, if that's the case, that means I'm only an empress in the daytime, and at night I'm something else. You get what I'm saying? Because I have Libra and Taurus in my birth chart. You get what I'm saying? Like I got double Libra In my AM chart, and then my PM chart, I got Taurus rising. So with that being said, it's just kind of like I'ma always be whatever the in that Empress energy regardless. You get what I'm saying? I'ma always be that. Because it's an energy, it's not a zodiac sign, and that's what people fail to realize. Because let me let me just explain something. Because the Empress energy is a mothering type of energy. The Empress energy is somebody who is, grounded within their emotions. You get what I'm saying? The Empress energy does need her emperor, because guess what? Without the emperor, the empress is like ignorant. You get what I'm saying? And that's the thing that people don't fail to realize. Because literally you could have, Taurus, Libra kids, Aries kids and whatnot, but they have to grow into that authority type of figure. Because that's kind of like saying, just because you have a child that's an Aries and he's like, 2 years old, does that mean you're going to go give him a corporate job because he's quote unquote an Aries and that means he's an emperor? You get what I'm saying? You're not going to just be like, okay, my son is 2 years old and he's an Aries, and I'm going to let him go to this corporate job and I'm going to let him fill the application out and work for the people. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't work like that. Them people gotta, them children have to grow into their energy. And then the Empress is somebody who takes care of their body. The Empress is a very, you know what I'm saying? The Empress is somebody who is a clean person. Yeah, like I said, the Empress got her own thing going on. You get what I'm saying? But it's just wild because people literally say just because they're a Taurus and they found out, oh, Taurus is the Empress. Oh my God, I'm the Empress. You get what I'm saying? It's just like, no. You got to grow into those things. You can't be an Empress taking business ideas and stealing from folks and then thinking that you're going to have no worries in the world. You get what I'm saying? You literally gotta grow into Empress energy. And that's just the real truth about it, because literally people thinking that they can just sit there and be a Taurus all day long. They can sit there and be a Libra all day long and everybody should respect them. But sometimes those Libras and Taurus, they have their judgment sometimes be off. And their judgment only be off because they think that they're the Empress and stuff. They're thinking that they can judge things. They're thinking they can judge things based on an energy. All right. So the overall situation. Okay, I saw depleted in the reverse. Yeah, the overall energy to the situation is that you're going to have so much energy. You got so much energy. It's like you break it free from these toxic people that never gave a fuck about you. They never cared about you, not one bit. You get what I'm saying? You break it free from them. And I don't know why I had to say that real quick. But this message is about a heart, though. About having your heart locked in a situation and enabling and understanding who you was enabling and how you release them. And then by the time you release a certain person or people, you'll understand. You'll be like, man, so that person was a blockage in my life. That person was this, that, and the third in my life, because all of a sudden, all of a sudden abundance. You get what I'm saying? All of a sudden abundance. All of a sudden, I'm able to let things go and I'm able to move forward in life and I'm able to step back from certain situations and take the high road. I'm telling you. Man, that is just so wild, because you got people in your life that will try to keep you down. They will try to keep you in a negative mindset or thinking negatively about others, people, places, and things. You get what I'm saying? But my thing is, it doesn't matter what people do in life, as long as they making money to feed their face and to feed their family. You get what I'm saying? Because when I started 5 Star Readings LLC, I wanted to connect to a higher mind. I did not want to stay in no low vibrational, toxic conversation, toxic communication. You get what I'm saying? All right. And this is what magic we have that is recognized. Look, higher self, mugwort dreams. And if you are somebody that is a dreamer, because you got some people that don't need no supplements or anything to dream. But if you do, take some mugwort. And then the rhythm of something, the rhythm of, maybe AMSR, maybe that'll put you to sleep. Maybe the rhythm of, the rain sounds and things like that. Maybe that'll help you get to sleep better, or, when it comes down to your higher self. And then another thing too is maybe a spiritual gift that you have that people could see is that you are a reality reset. You are the type of person that could reset reality. And then not only that, is that you are a person that is grounded, a healer, and you got layers. You get what I'm saying? Some people don't got layers to themselves, but when you understand that you got layers or whatever, you'll be like, okay, I can see how I can get in that type of energy and do that. You get what I'm saying? I can see how I can be this way, that way, and you know what I'm saying? And still be mentally sane and mentally stable at the end of the day. And another thing I just saw, it's something about some sacred milk. That is so funny. I don't know why I said it. It's something about some sacred milk. But I'll look more into that in a minute. Like sacred milk or whatever. I don't know what that could mean. And I could find out, but I'm not going to find out right now. All right. And I don't like to do, I do not like to do, like, you know how people do readings for the whole year or the whole month and stuff, or weekends and whatnot, or for the week. I don't like to do that. And the only reason why I don't is because, the only reason why I don't do weekend reads or week reads for like a whole month and shit, the reason why I don't do that is because tomorrow already has its own troubles ahead. You get what I'm saying? All right, but now I'm going to ask, what can we look forward to, like blessing-wise, grace-wise, love-wise, and truth-wise, this following, I want to say, I guess the rest of today, because the rest of today is almost over, but we got freshness here. Tell me about it. People sold a lot. Yep. That's why I don't want to deal with nothing or nobody until I get my stuff together. Because them people know they owe me. Like, I don't give a damn about anything or anybody else. Them folks know they owe me. All right, for the rest of the day, what's the energy for the rest of tonight, Father God? We got freshness. Okay, we got freshness, trapped, and teamwork in the reverse. Okay, so that is just making me feel like the rest of the energy for the rest of today is that you're just going to be trapped in freshness. You get what I'm saying? Is that you're just going to be trapped in a fresh type of energy. And nobody is, it's like with the teamwork, you're doing things on your own. So like I said, you could be washing your hair with something new. It's definitely something about fire sign and earth sign energy. But you could be washing your hair with something new. You could be bathing in something new. You could go to a pool or a beach or water. You get what I'm saying? You could be doing something and you just trying to just have that freshness energy trapped within you. Yeah, and it could be like a secret bath. It could be like a secret bath soap or bath thing that you have. Yeah, something about a home. Yeah. Yeah, you could be it could definitely be something about a bath or something that is refreshing to you. And it's kind of like it's kind of like I just want to be trapped in freshness. I want to be trapped around good smelling things. You get what I'm saying? Even when it comes down to your home or something. Something could be going on with someone in their home. Yeah, something could be going on with someone in their home. But anyway, my love, all I can say is just make sure you play your cards right. It's a high vibrational thing. And as long as I got the intention in my heart that I'm doing things the right way and the correct way, nobody else can tell me otherwise. But anyway, my love, be trapped in freshness. And you don't need nobody to feel fresh with you. You can be fresh by yourself. Take a bath, rejuvenate, take a shower, relax, kick your feet up. Anyway, have a good one, my love.